And so here is Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. And another miss by Boston.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Holmgren in the corner. George. Wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Lou Dort at his best, being a factor on the defensive end and getting down the floor in a hurry. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Deflects the pass. Nice ball movement by Boston. And stolen by Caruso. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Pass to White. Shoots over Dort. Boston again missing. And here are the Thunder now. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Look at a nice little run going here.
Yeah, just making it look easy on the offensive end.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Thunder making a change here. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 12 points for him. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Knocked loose. White left side. And that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And they're... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
It's stolen by Dort. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Right side Holiday. Outside White. Screen by Porzingis. Down low. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. So it's Boston now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Stolen by Holiday. To end the run, here's Brown. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
That one good for 2.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Holiday attacking. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Now here is Holiday. Back to Brown. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Williams a screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Back to Tatum. It's not going to go for him.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Williams a screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And Tatum launches it from deep. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thunder out in front as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Thunder with the possession here. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Go basketball.
That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Third personal foul.
Here's Holiday. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Oklahoma City foul.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
First personal foul.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like. Unselfishness can be infectious, terrific teamwork.
Pass to Caruso. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Over in the corner, Caruso. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Boston. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Tatum.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
White looking around. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. Just to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
A nice shot by Tatum.
3 points.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Count the basket.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's the Celtics with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
White down low. Back to Porzingis. Over Jones. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Third team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's Brown missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Here's Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Pass to Joe. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And taken away by Brown. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Yeah, the defense of Jaylen Brown really triggering that transition opportunity.
Over to the left wing. Here's Holmgren. And stolen by White. Over Joe. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Celtics now. Right side, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range, so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 3 from Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Holmgren can't hit. And Boston has possession, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Substitution for your Thunder.
Now here's Brown to the middle. There's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Celtics on offense. Back to Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside, White. Fires for 3. Tries yet again. The kick out to Brown. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder. Number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Holmgren wide open. It's good from long range.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Outside Holiday. Six on the shot clock. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Tatum a screen. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown's shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Dort. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White. And White slams it in.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his third foul of the game.
First two.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. Holmgren can't hit. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
There's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 31. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Celtics foul. Jrue Holiday. Personal foul.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Holiday looking over the floor. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
full with envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shirts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know me, bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby, these handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than me. I ain't by my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm savage too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good comments. Okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play it back.